Hello, my name is Kainton the Genius, and today we are going to look at how to transfer data from a web page to Microsoft Excel, and we are going to examine two different scenarios. This is one and this is another one. So these are hypothesis testing problems. This one has to do with I think this should be an ANOVA problem, and just like this one. Okay. Or maybe I think this is paid sample t-test. I think you can go through the problem to see how it goes. So let's get started. We are going to use something called CSV. CSV stands for comma separated variable. So if you open this website, if you look at the description box of this video, you will see this link. So you'll see this data. This is the easy one. If I copy it simply by selecting and then copy, if I go to Microsoft Excel, then I'm going to paste it, and let's see how it comes out. If you simply click on a cell and click paste, it pastes perfectly, as you can see. So you don't have to type it one after another. But now let's look at the second scenario. In this case, this is how the data is arranged. So what do? Let's try to do the same thing and see if it works. So copy, and then let's go to a new sheet and then paste. You see it doesn't work in any way. So you see everything is in just one cell. So that is a problem. If you drop down, it doesn't give you any much paste options. So let's see how we can solve this particular problem. So to solve it, you need to go through a middle application. You need to use an application that will have to transform this data between this web page and Microsoft Excel. And what application is that? The good old Notepad. You need to use Notepad. So the first thing you are going to do, paste this data into Notepad. Let's see. Pay attention to this part, because this is something that many have found difficult, or many don't really know that they can do it. So what we have now is our data pasted. Alright, so try to see if there are some spaces and then remove them. So what I mentioned, that we are going to use Notepad, and the technology is CSV, meaning comma separated variable. So it means that between these tests, because you want this text to be in one cell, so it means that you need to replace with comma, right? Okay, so replace this semicolon with a comma. So this is what you need to do. So simply save the file, but pay attention to how you are going to save the file. You need to save it with extension .csv. So you are going to give it a name. Let's say my data.csv. But now you need to come down to this save as type, drop it down and say all files. If you don't say all files, it's going to save like Notepad. So when you click save as all files, you have my data.csv, that is the name, CSV, make no mistakes about it. I'm going to save it right on my desktop. Alright, I've saved it, so I'm closing, and I'm going to go to my desktop and I can see it. So if I open it now, you'll see that the data is arranged the way we want it, right? But now what if we want this data to be, let's say, in a vertical form? What do? We want this data to be in a vertical form. Pay attention, you need to use transpose in Excel. So you simply copy all the data, copy, don't cut, you have to delete after now, but if you cut, it will not paste well. So copy and click on where you want to paste it. Now in the paste options, you see this arrow pointing down. You click on it and look for transpose. Say transpose, then you paste as transpose. After pasting it, it converts it from horizontal to vertical. I can then delete the original data and see Let's see if it works. So you see it works perfectly. Let's just make it look better. So you can see it works perfectly. So a recap, you need to use Notepad and save the file as .csv. Right, so this is where we stop for now. Try to practice all this yourself. There are a whole lot of questions that you can try in this website. I put in the description box. It's my website where you have statistical problems and the solution, and even free spreadsheets that you can use to solve problems. So remember to subscribe. Click on subscribe button below this video. Like this video if it has helped you, and don't feel free to leave a comment if you have any question you want to ask. I remain Kind on the Genius, and I would like to thank you for viewing.